Today our task is to perform the database recovery. For objective, after completing this lesson, we should be able to determine the need of for performing the recovery, access different interfaces such as the enterprise manager and the command line. Next, describe user available options such as recovery RMAN and the data recovery advisors and the perform recovery. So what are the first of all, opening a database. To open a database, all control files must be synchronized. All online data must be all online data files must be synchronized, or at least one member of each read to log group must be present. So for startup, here we have the graphical representation. We have shutdown, no mount, and the open. So no mount for an instance restore the no mount, also known as the start status. The instance must read the initialization parameter files. So no database files are checked while the instance enter to the no mount states. When enter to the mount state, as the instance move to the mount state, it check whether all the control files listed in the initialization parameter files or are present and synchronized. Next, we have keeping a database open. For keeping the database open, it fails in the cause of the loss of any control file. If any control file losses or any data file belongs to the system, or the undo disk space loss, or an entire log group fails, as long as at least one member of the group is available, so the instance remain open. Next, we have data recovery advisor. This is the fastest detection, analysis and the repair of the failures. Downtime and runtime failures. It works for the downtime or the runtime failures, or it also minimize the disruptions for the users. So what are the user interfaces that are used by the data recovery advisors? Are the enterprise manager, GUI, which has the several paths, and the RMAN command line. And what are the supported database configurations? Are the single instance, not RAC, and the supporting failover to standby but not analysis and repair of the standby databases. If the control file is lost, then shut down you have instantly shut down the instance if it is still open, or you restore the missing control files by copying an existing control files. Then we have to start again the instance, so we can recover our lost control file. Or if we lost the redo log file, then redo log file, only the one group is still there. At least one group is there, and the other redo log file is lost. And then we have to note the following results. So normal operations of the instance is not affected, and you may receive a message in the alter log notifier, or you may receive the notification that a member cannot be found. And you can restore the missing log file by copying one of the remaining files from the same group. Next, we have the loss of data files in the non-archive log mode. We have following steps, which is the shut down the instance if it is already open or already down. Then restore the entire database, which includes all the data and the control files from the backup. Then we again open the database. When we again open the database, then all the user that have made changes or that were made since the last backups are recovered. Next, we have the loss of non-critical data files in the archive log mode. With the database in the archive log mode, the loss of the data files not belonging to the system or undo table spaces affect only the object that are in the missing file. So the rest of the database remain available for the users to continue work. So we have to restore and recover the missing data files. We have the following steps. First of all, click perform recovery on the maintenance property pages, then select the data files which we are gonna recover, or then click to the restore to the current time, and then add all the data files that need recovery, and determine whether you want to restore the files to the default location or to a new location, and then submit the RMAN job to restore and recover the missing files.